hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie. I'm so glad you are enjoying those you dared to ask. Obviously, there's so many questions that I answered. I just can't possibly put them all down in the description box. You know, but you could read the comments from there and you'll get the gist of stuff that's being asked as well. In fact, you could actually go on to the video where I say questions, you know, are now open, and then you can see, you know, how it's all gone about and the answers. So I'm going to ask about Meghan's security and how they feel about her, and see, you know, it's called a backdoor reading. So rather than going into Meghan and Harry directly, if we go through the security people, then, you know, details will certainly emerge, new details that we couldn't possibly know just by reading on directly with these two. So, okie dokie, how does Meghan's security team feel about her? Look at that. No one dare stand up to her, okay? No one dare stand up to her. So they're all behaving like cowards. They're not allowed to do their job properly, obviously, because she's ruling the roost. So in effect, she's ruining her own chances. So if she was to be, you know, under threat, let's say, then if something happened, it's down to her own demise, her own actions. How do they feel about Harry? How does the security team feel about Harry? Well, Harry's actually bricking it, okay? He's bricking it. So they see Harry as being fear of being caught out on something, being named as well. So this is normally a card which is unpleasant, of fear of being named and shamed. Do these security actually fear for their own jobs? Well, they get paid regardless, okay? It doesn't matter who they're with, where they go, they get paid regardless. So I don't know, in one sense, I just feel like one of them in particular. We're going to have a female security person. Are we going to have a female security? I'm seeing one. Yeah. Absolutely, you know. So it's not just big burly men with guns and stuff. I think she could be positive, especially where the children are. So this woman will be security for the children. You know, they do have round the clock protection here. So tell me about you know, this. What is Harry fearing the most? Harry is absolutely petrified, okay? He's just petrified. We know he's got paranoia. We know he's forever convinced that his kids' lives are in danger, and Meghan's and everything. Is this what it's about, universe? Oh, no, it's... well, definitely you've got Diana there, okay? Unhappiness in a situation as well. So, you know, living with that fear, and he absolutely believes it's real. Now, I can understand that because of what happened with Diana, you know, with what happened. He's grown up with it, it's been part of his life, it's been part of his mental health, it's been part of his fear, it's been part of everything. So I think at the heart of that, yeah, he is absolutely worried and concerned here. Yes or no? Is that right, universe? Yes. So Meghan tries to take charge all the time. She doesn't listen. We already know that. We do know that, so we're not saying anything new there. Does Meghan intentionally scare Harry regarding security of his children? Well, the story changes all the time, you know. Yeah, she does. She plays on the fact that, look at him, he's upside down with it all. He feels hung out to dry. He feels that he hasn't got the support of his family. The protection. We all know why, you know. We see it from another side, but on his side, internally, it's completely different. And she changes her game all the time. Does Meghan receive credible threats to her life? She likes to think so, but I wouldn't say there was credible threats. Okay, I know in the past, you know, it's more about what's going on social media. Everybody talking about her, slagging her off, criticising her. So she can use that. It's like you know, it's not a minefield as such, but it's a mine that she can, you know, actually just draw diamonds from one after the other and show all the emails and all the commentaries and press things. Does Meghan keep a book of negative headlines as well as positive ones? Absolutely, absolutely. Look, oh, and she's going to bring them out, ain't she? She's going to show this in her book. No, it's not the book. She's going to bring it out. She's going to use it. She's going to use it. She's going to talk about it. We're going to say more about it. Is this because, you know, some person will end up getting charged with something? So we're talking of a separate incident here, like a standalone incident. I know in the past, I don't know, a few years ago, it came out that somebody did get arrested and had to go to court. And I do believe that was actually quite genuine as well. It appears to me that, you know, after Harry and Meghan have separated, that this is where she's going to use this information, okay, to play the victim. Sorry if I sound hoarse or out today. I was at karaoke the other night. I can't sing for toffee, but it don't stop me having a good go. And after 7 cocktails, oh my God, I was dying. I was dying yesterday, so I will be picking up sometime this afternoon, I think. But anyway, yeah, so is Meghan going to highlight all this after her and Harry divorce? Oh, so here we go. I was thinking, what's this? Right, so this is about, you know, she's been keeping a dossier. You see the broadsheets there as well, so I'm seeing information in writing. She's definitely going to put these out to gain the sympathy card. She's going to use other people's stories as well, I'm afraid. So, you know, we all know that she's copying, but I'm getting a diagnosis after a long time. So that would be talking about a situation after it's been going on for a while. It's something that she doesn't feel threatened by, but she will use it against the royal family and also to profit from it. Will she use this against the royal family? Yeah, she will try. She will try. I mean, we've already seen it as well. But at the end of the day, it's the stuff that she's done. So all the break-ins, all the trespassers, and everything else. Now, she hasn't moved from that house, apparently, even if she supposedly lives there or pays rent. I'm thinking of down payment there. I don't know why. And Charles. Did Charles secure that property for Harry and Meghan? Yes. As a peace offering, you know, as a peace offering. Got it in the first year where he was supporting them. Does Meghan have any legal claim to that house? No, she doesn't. And the lies will be revealed, so you can expect something about the house coming out as well. You know, lying about it. I mean, it's value this, value that. 1 minute it was a cheap, you know, from an oligarch, but this is actually the royal family all over it. Does Harry believe his children are safe? He absolutely doesn't, you know. He's going on about the removal of his security. You've got to understand, Harry ain't making this up in his head. You know, it's as real as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is to us. Okay, so that's why he's fighting for it, because he actually believes that his life is in danger. I mean, he didn't help himself, and how can he shouting out about the spare book and stuff like that? But all I'm saying is that is, I'm not condoning it, I'm just saying that is really, really what he believes. So it's a terror, isn't it? It's a terror to him. He's a terror to us, but and the royal family. What do the security people like about Meghan, if anything? Not a lot. This here is a gold digger, can't be pleased, never happy, always wanting more. There is nothing to like about this woman. What do the security witness? Do they ever witness massive rows between Harry and Meghan? So I kind of see, you know, a lot of information. Right, let's have a look. I've done it again, haven't I? I'm seeing a lot of information. You know, somebody is causing security concerns in that relationship. Okay, so you see somebody very vengeful as well. Is a security person going to leak stories? Well, that's the plan, you know. When all's said and done and these two have split up, you know, I think you'll be having security staff writing books as well. Now, that's not unheard of, is it? Because a lot of Diana's bodyguards and butlers and everything else, well, they all come out and do things. So there's a lot of evidence there as well, okay. Is all the biggest challenges that security team have regarding Meghan? Like, she always wants the limelight. She tells everybody everything. She lets people know where she's going, where she is. She exposes herself and puts her in situations. I mean, obviously, you know, We had the car thing in the UK where she was, mind you, you had the car thing in New York as well, but you know, when she went to some kind of do with the royal family, she wound down the windows. You know, she's just always seeking stardom. But she's not just seeking it from what we can see, she's seeking it inside as well, so from staff, from her children. What kind of mother does the security team feel Meghan is? Well, that she's using, you know, the children for financial gain, which is more and more and more, because it's up your game. So, you know, within a few weeks you'll be, you know, after the hands, the feet and the back of the head of one thing, she will go one step further. Meghan's more focused on, you know, her Instagram, this Riviera Orchard, you know, getting media attention, showing up, doing her hair, blah, 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 you know, all selfish things, really. So she puts more into that. And she looks to be, you know, being hardworking. At the end of the day, she certainly works hard to keep the limelight. Okay, and I've said before, she's genius at it. She's never off the topic of people's tongues, whether it be right or for the wrong reasons. What kind of a father do the security team think Harry is? He's the one who's always in charge here. He's all, you know, he does everything with them. He tries to do as much as possible. So it is like he is with the children more than Meghan is. He does more. Now that's interesting. Why does Meghan actually, yes or no, does Meghan actually prefer Lily over Archie? Yeah, she's the favourite. She's working towards bringing Lily out, okay? Why does Meghan feel rejected by Archie sometimes? Well, he doesn't kind of play ball here. You can't depend on him. You know, he can talk now, can't he? He can talk, so he can verbalise things. He could drop her in it. Well, I expect, you know, her pulling something out the bag with Archie. What do Harry's security team make of Doria? That she's there, you know, I've often said this, you know, Doria is there for her daughter. Always. She tries to keep the peace, you know, between Harry and Meghan. And she spends a lot of time, you know, with, and she has spent a lot of time with them, a lot of time with the kids. Okay, so you know, what does the security know about Meghan that we don't? That Harry's more liked than her, that Harry's got more of a chance than her. And that when things end, the security team will go with Harry. They won't stay with Meghan. Right, sorry about that. That's me lovely cleaner, bless him. I keep telling him he don't have to clean because I tidy up anyway, but he'll be coming back with my coffee soon. Coffee sachets. I ain't got him, you know, waitering after me. Yeah, so it looks like, you know, they will go with Harry and side with Harry. They like Harry. They definitely don't like Meghan. Okay, you've got that there. What do the security team see with Meghan and Harry's relationship? Where do they see it going? Well, that shall tell lies, you know, basically, that shall tell lies. Harry is in a bit of a state, to be fair. He's locked into these negative feelings. It doesn't surprise me because he's always had depression. I've spoke about this with him before. A couple of years ago, I really did fear for him, you know, because he may have been considering taking his own self, you know what I mean, don't you? YouTube doesn't like that. So they also see that she'll try and hang on to at least one of the children and exaggerate all the truth, so she'll make a big deal out of everything. She has tantrums as well. They see him as very anxious, okay? They see him as very, very anxious. So I'm asking of the security card, do the security team feel, that Meghan and Harry are still together? Well, when they are, it's all about she's trying to upstage him and bickering and everything. So there's a lot of arguments going on, competing interests. But the competition is really with Meghan's side and not with Harry's. Do the security team see any evidence of Meghan storming out and staying at different hotels and doing one? Absolutely, you know, she's always doing it. I think they're living separately, okay? Do the security team see that they live separately? Yes or no? Well, they've stopped going out with each other. Look, I think they like have a do-over, you know, so I feel like Harry will go in, Meghan does one, Harry goes away, and Meghan stays. So are we, you know, Meghan and Harry dividing their time separately? Harry's got nowhere really that he can go. So it's Meghan that wanders off. Everybody used to say, oh, it's Harry staying in these hotels and everything. But I don't believe it is. I feel like Harry feels stuck and trapped as well. His confidence is at rock bottom, okay? It's at rock bottom. This happens in a relationship, you know, when you feel unworthy and not good enough and you've been ebbed away and chipped away. So he actually feels that he isn't good enough. Trapped in misery, you know. Harry needs help. How do the security see Harry and his royal family? How do they see it? What's he trying to achieve? He's going to his uncle Charles, okay? He's going to his uncle Charles because that's where his mum grew up and everything. What knowledge do the security team have over the surrogacy claims? Do they see it as true or not? Well, I think to try and breach this and bring up the subject would be something else, you know, they'd be straight out, so nobody mentions it at all. I think the security team see this as very damaging, but I'm getting, you know, like somebody else could blow the lid on this. That's how they see it. Somebody else could blow the lid, and that Harry will lose, you know, big time on this, big time. Also, as well, you know, it only takes one of them to say something or leak something. It's a threat, okay? It's a threat. As Meghan sacked, you know, security guards, protection officers for little or nothing. Yeah, absolutely. Every time when she goes in a mode, when things don't go her way. But I also see as well, though, you know, that there are security protection officers that have had to go on sick, you know, because they just can't cope with her. I mean, she's very manic, you know, all the time. I have said her behaviour gets more desperate and more worse as time goes by. And we're certainly seeing that. She's unravelling. I think people live through stress, you know. How long does the security team give? How long a time period does the security team give for Meghan and Harry to, you know, announce to the world it's a divorce? Well, Meghan's got, you know, all her projects, okay, all her projects going on. It's a fraud that they're together, I tell you now, it's a fraud that they're together. They see it as that, you know, once Meghan feels that she's successful, then that's it. How will the security team feel towards Meghan and working for her when Harry and Meghan split? It's to do with the car, all about the car. How do they feel? I can't feel like an ambulance. Was that an ambulance going through my head? Yes or no? Is it an ambulance? It is. Yeah, there you go, you see, there you go. So, I don't think she'll get the full security. I really don't. And that to me is like a doctor. Now, he's not shown in a negative light at all, so but I do feel like it's a doctor. And then in the divorce, you know, she'll be assigned a certain protection. Is that true? Yes. I don't think it's as many as possible, and I think Meghan will keep the ones that she feels she gets on with, the ones that she likes. How long is this situation then going to continue? Harry keeps coming back over to London. Do you know what? I did a reading the other night on it. But the thing is, I'd had a couple of cocktails, so I didn't bother pouring it up. It was regarding Harry and Meghan. Sorry, Harry coming over and being staying near a hotel. You know, wanting William. William's having none of it at the moment. But I'm telling you, in the future, William will accept him. It's all right, people saying, "Oh, William's going to cut the titles and this, that, and the other." Well, things can change. It's a very fluid situation. I reckon if Harry came back and begged and you know, people could see that I was being manipulated and that he is a victim of Meghan. But the other thing I wanted to point it out is as well, whatever Meghan doesn't want to happen or doesn't like regarding Harry, this I think is you know, goes in Harry's favour, because we'll want to see her pissed off, see her upset, see her anxious. Is that right, universe? Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll like him because we don't like Meghan, and I think that's the case. So, you know, it's a one-up, an FU to Meghan as well. So I don't see that he's vulnerable. How is Harry's mental health at the moment? I know he's you're hearing stories that he's threatening to make spare two. You know, that he's giving ultimatums to his family. I don't think that's true. I think she is putting out quite a lot of these pieces to damage Harry. Is that true or false? Yeah, it's putting him under a lot of pressure, you know. It's putting him under a lot of pressure, and he's not thinking clearly either. So there's a ring of truth to this, but I don't feel like she's trying to just put an onslaught onto him. Why is she doing this? Because he won't go by her plans, you know. He won't do the things that she wants, you know, the negative stuff as well. Do we have a book or documentary coming from Meghan's ex-security staff? Oh, they're still employed. They're still employed. Okay, so yeah, we do. People are working on it already. Oh, we're up to 8 chapters, I think. So, in the last 8 years. Now that's funny, because that's 8 years. Not the 5 or 6 that they've been married, but I'm going back 8 years. What it was like to work for them. Will this be damaging to Meghan? I think she has a lot more on her plate, you know, a lot more on her plate then. So she can't deny anything. She can't sue anybody. She won't even have the funds or the solicitors to go for it. I see some people did not watch the video with William retaining Diana's divorce. I know that because you've been asking questions. Okay, yes, they have. William has retained Diana's solicitor, because he knows in the event of a divorce, which is looming heavily, that Meghan would try and go this way. Okay then, so outcome for Meghan with this security team. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, being her own worst enemy. Very unhealthy, very unhealthy. It's like she's obsessed. That she wants to pick on you. She's seeking them out and having a go, having another go. And these security people are leaving, you know. It's too stressful. I mean, what can be hard about, you know, picking somebody up and taking them somewhere when you know, you're trained for that kind of thing. We're not talking about that as hardships for them. We're talking about Meghan. No good will come. What will be the outcome for Harry with his security team? They will say he was a good person to work for. Okay, so she's painted as the devil, dictator in high heels, and he will say that, you know, he pops in, or, you know, when you do see him, he's good. They'll say he's a good father. They will say he's a good father. I mean, let's face it, one of them has to be. And the outcome then for the security team in the very near future. Not good. Not good. Look, you know, they're not happy. They're still trying to find a way. She's making it impossible to do things, you know, to carry out their job and their role. I do see someone coming out, you know, and saying, you know, I'm not seeing trauma, I'm seeing stress. And that they're just, you know, trying to make the best of a situation. You know, they haven't got to the point where they want to be. And I get less than 3 months for these stories to start trickling out. Will Meghan's security attitude be responsible for wiping her off the face of the earth? Oh, she'll blame not having security, you know, not having enough money to pay for security. Look, she would be awarded a fair amount, actually, for protection. She's not going to get the protection from the UK, and I don't see much protection neither in the US for her as well. Look at her with a Cartier bracelet, you know. Money under the table, that's what I say. Money under the table. Okay guys, that's it from me for this video, and I'll be back soon, probably tomorrow now, with another one. Okay guys, I'm going to go sunbathe with my husband and have a dip in the pool. Alright guys, it's been a pleasure. As always, if you've liked this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. Bye now. Bye bye.